Alright, RA95 here, and as you all know, Anderson Silva just got done beating Vitor Belfort. Really disappointed about that, you know. Really going for Vitor. I gotta respect Anderson Silva though, because he wins fights, man. And the rumor is going around that he is fighting George St. Pierre, and if that fight happens, I can't wait because I believe George St. Pierre is gonna take him down and do what he does, man. He's gonna smother Anderson Silva. You seen what Kale Sonnen did to Anderson Silva. Pounded on him for 4 rounds, and Anderson Silva can say what he wants, but he said, and I quote from the UFC countdown for Vitor Belfort. He said, "I left my guard open the first 4 rounds, and Chael Sonnen freaked out when I tightened my guard, and you don't set up a loose guard and get pounded on for 4 rounds and then get what I thought was a lucky triangle that he slipped on, man. Uh, I think Chael Sonnen thought he had it in the bag and he just stopped. He just started basically just doing bad ground and pound just because he knew he won the fight. He knew in a minute, what was it, minute 37 seconds, he knew he had a title. And I think he thought Anderson Silva's heart wasn't that good, but Anderson Silva's got heart. He's a great fighter. Blah 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 blah. Enough about him. Let's get on George St. Pierre. He just got done brutally killing Josh Koscheck, and this is the two greatest fighters in the world competing against each other, and the takedowns of George St. Pierre, the strength of George St. Pierre. I think he's going to take Anderson Silva down. He's going to test Anderson Silva, man. He's going to test what heart he really does have. You're not going to see him slapping on a triangle and submit George St. Pierre. George St. Pierre's too technical. All Chael Sonnen's losses came from submission, so the only two people to beat George St. Pierre's Matt Hughes and Matt Serra, and look how he rebounded from that. I mean, the guy's an animal, man. You can't ask. That's what I'm saying, man. I posted it on UFC.com. I posted it on their Facebook. I was like, dude, we don't want to see Silva or George St. Pierre fight Jake Shields. The dude had one fight in UFC against Martin Kampmann and put on what I thought was a horrible performance for all the hype he had behind him. He had no gas. Cutting down to 170 was the worst thing Jake Shields ever did. And his cardio sucked, dude. Martin Kampmann, he's a good fighter. He's probably one of the top contenders, but there's still tougher guys in the welterweight division than Martin Kampmann. And I think throwing him in there with George St. Pierre right after Martin Kampmann, that's like asking to give this guy a two-handed beating, pat him on the butt and send him home. I mean, yeah, I'm going to enjoy it because George St. Pierre is going to put on a dominating performance, man. But after that, it's Anderson Silva versus George St. Pierre. And they want to do it at the Dallas Stadium with over 80,000 tickets, so all of us better be there. And there's going to be a lot of Anderson Silva fans, a lot of George St. Pierre fans. I think it's about to be even. George St. Pierre, though, man, I'm giving him the edge in this fight. I love George St. Pierre very much. And what can you do, man? I'm looking forward to it. I'm not going to say anything too early off the bat, but edge George St. Pierre for sure. But there is also another fight I'm wanting to talk about. Y'all may not want to hear about it, but I do. Tito Ortiz versus Nogueira. Now, I believe Tito Ortiz can win this fight if he has the right game plan. If he does what Ryan Bader does, he can win this. Everybody says Ryan Bader should have lost. He should have done this. He should have done that. You guys, I've wrestled since I was a kid, and wrestling is the strongest suit in MMA. And when Ryan Bader took Nogueira down, I think I counted like 3, 4 times, maybe even 5. He was landing bombs on Nogueira, man. And once you get taken down 5 times to Nogueira's none, and you're still getting striped out, I mean, come on, guys. He didn't get robbed, really. It's UFC, man. If you can't defend the takedown, you can't do nothing in the sport, man. So I think if Tito Ortiz can take down Nogueira, I think he could pound on Nogueira because his defense ain't that good. And even Nogueira said on a MMA article that I was reading on the internet, he said, if Tito gets me down, I have to try to get back up to my feet. He was like, I'm working a lot on my takedown defense because I know Tito's one of the stronger guys in 205, and Tito is one of the strongest guys in 205. Sight of Matt Hamill. Nogueira, I think he's going to have a tough fight, but Tito's even going to have a tougher fight. His back's against the wall. If he loses, he's out of the UFC. That's it, man. Tito Ortiz is my guy, but people love to hate him, and I think he could pull out the win. You guys just got to watch. And if he loses, y'all can tell me, you know. I'll take the comments. This is my second sports video that I've put up. Subscribe, please leave comments. I love to hear what you guys have to say. Thanks for the support. Like I said, man, I'm just doing this for fun, and I really want to hear what you guys have to say about it, maybe even a video response. So just let me know, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you guys have, any sports you guys want me to do. I'll be glad to do it. So until next time, this is Ryan Ray, and until next